All right, good evening. It is January 4th, 2022. And it is vlog, I believe 138. Yeah, I've been missing from action for a while. It's been kind of crazy. Actually, it always happens every year. It always happens that the last couple months get all crazy, and yeah, it just got like really crazy. So today, or right now, I'm gonna just give an update of last year. Just basically of last year. I kind of want to recap because I didn't do any like New Year's Eve stuff and all that. But you know, coming off my 50th year, it has been kind of crazy. It didn't really hit me till I actually turned 50. So from the time we got back from Hawaii, yeah, I've had a lot of thinking to do. It was kind of crazy. So, yeah, that's what I've been doing. Actually, been busy and thinking and kind of digesting uh, the year 2021. It's like one of the things that I learned is like watching yourself or actually paying attention to what is happening and documenting it is kind of crazy because yeah, it gives you a lot to think about because I think one of the things that I learned this year is that I didn't know myself, and having recorded all these vlogs and stuff like that, getting to know yourself is it's a trip. It really is a trip, and I don't think a lot of people do that. It's kind of nuts. So, pretty crazy. So, where do I start? I don't even know. I don't even know where to start. I think the last time I talked, I was giving a recap of the last 2 months. I think I was just rambling about some stuff, but I did start writing in my book because there's a lot of stuff that was just going through my head. And so I'll just start from here. On New Year's Eve, I actually wrote some stuff. Let's see. Yeah. The past few weeks, I've been reflecting on the past year and what I have accomplished and learned. I did look at my first vlog that I did for the year. It was kind of crazy thinking back to that time and like looking at myself going, oh, I didn't even know what was going to happen for, 2021. And just seeing myself talk is pretty funny. But I had goals. I had was to build my ook business, which I think I accomplished. That was kind of cool. Actually, I've been working on the ook business at DII. Just taking care of like selling ooks and making sure our customers get what they need for their ukulele playing. And yeah, I think that it's been pretty good. It's kind of funny. I've been doing it like organically and no advertising or anything like that, and that's been kind of cool. What else? What else was I? Oh yeah, some other goals that I had was I was on a mission to learn how music healed, and that was pretty awesome. Yeah, I learned a lot. And looking at in the beginning of the year at myself, and then going through it, it's just like crazy. I was watching myself, and I'm going, God, I didn't even know what was gonna happen that year. It's kind of nuts. See what else, and and more handpan, which I did do. I was working on playing more handpan, getting better, and I felt like I did do that. The biggest thing I learned for last year was to live life like music or a song. I think coming to my 50th year, or becoming 50, I've lived a lot of lives. I think looking in the past, and I started to ask people recently, like, what would be your words of wisdom for people? I don't know. What would you tell your kids how to live? Whatever it is. And people had some ideas, but not haven't really thought about it. It's kind of crazy. And right now, if someone were to ask me, how to live life or something like that, or if I was giving advice, I would say live life like music or like a song. And yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's a whole different way of thinking, but living music like a song. I got it from Alan Watts, and he states, if you want to listen, he talks about music and how it's like a metaphor for life, and I truly believe it. But it's cool. I won't get into it because actually this next year, that's what I learned: live life like music or song. But how do you actually do it? So this year, I want to find out. I want to find out how to actually do that. So I have a goal for that. I'll talk about it in a little bit. But let's see. I also started I started 2021 with a goal to vlog every day, and that was kind of crazy. Like, I'm doing a vlog right now, and it took me a while to do another one from the last one I did, which was a month ago. And yeah, I was just like, wow. It takes a lot. I give it up for all those YouTube people that vlog every single day, because that's a lot. It's a lot. And so now going forward into 2021, I'll probably make it less, but like maybe once a week or something like that. Give updates. Gives me time to do stuff, actually. But yeah, actually, I want to record this another year, because I want to learn how to put what I learned this year into action, which is going to be really cool. This year, the things that I completed the 100 Days of Ook, which was awesome. I feel very proud about that, like doing 100 cover songs, recording it, and doing one take. So I accomplished that. That was awesome. Made me a way better ukulele player, which was fun. And then I found my goal to find the sound healing. I found actually everything that now, because like I had it in the beginning, why I set out to learn how to sound heal or learn how music or sound healed, was because I came up with a question from teaching ukulele and handpan. I always wondered, what was I teaching? And it came up with the question, where does music come from? And then that just went down this rabbit hole of sound healing and stuff like that. But what I found is the 4 principles of music, and I'll put it up here, which is awesome. I talk about this a lot because I'm trying to, I'm working on doing a sound journey which incorporates these 4 principles of music, and I talk about it a lot because this is how I actually teach now, is this. And this year was kind of crazy because I had that intention to do this. This is what I found and came up with. Now this is what I teach. And also, if you notice at the bottom of the page right here, recommend and read Music Medicine, Christine Stevens. I read this book, and this is where I found this. And I was just like, wow. And it shocked me, because I knew this was what I needed to teach, to go forward and teach music and all that other stuff. But I also was so thankful that I wanted to send this person, Christine Stevens, a thank you. And to make a long story short, I actually got her phone number, gave her a call, and talked to her. And yeah, I came up with, because I was working on something else, which was a sound journey, and she actually helped me with this. And it was cool. It was really cool because she answered my call and actually worked with me to help me, find what else I'm working on right now, which is going to be cool. I'll talk about it in a minute. But that was cool. Wrote my first song. Whew. Never thought I'd do that. I wrote my first song last year, which is awesome. Actually, I'll do a video of it. I haven't put one up on my video. I did it live on the DIY YouTube, but I haven't done it regular, but it'll be there. Also, met Maddie and Hattie, which is awesome, because this is actually part of what I'm doing right now. And Maddie is a 8-year-old that I teach handpan to, but we also like to play tag and hide and seek and stuff like that, and it's part of my journey right now, especially my sound journey. And I believe Maddie Hattie are there for 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 this reason. It's kind of cool. But they're cool, Maddie and Hattie. If you see I do have videos on it, but they like to make videos on playing and stuff like that, so it's really fun. Came up with a sound journey, and this is actually it. It's kind of crazy. It's actually these two pages. It incorporates the rhythm, melody, harmony, and silence, and then also I made a medicine wheel, which I'm going to be doing guided meditations with this, which is going to be really cool. But I came up with this, and this is going to be coming out this year, which is going to be fun to do. Teaching people how to find their song. That's what it is. Last year I did my first gig with Dave, which was awesome. We played at Taco Loco. That was the first time I ever really gigged with Dave. Oh, I have done it before, but handpan wise, it was pretty cool. So I did that. Went to Tulum or Mexico for the first time and did a ton of stuff. Actually, Mexico was a big eye opener or experience for my sound journey, because one, I think in your journey of music or finding your song, the experiences that you experience are definitely in those songs. And one of them was I actually helped a baby turtle. Never thought I'd do that into the ocean. That was awesome. Played at the Chichen Itza, or not the Chichen Itza, Bacoba pyramids. That was pretty crazy. Playing handpan on a pyramid. It was amazing. And then we went out. We had Carrie made the perfect trip. It was cool. We had a good time in Mexico. So, and you can watch. I have a past stuff that I already talked about on that. Let's see. Oh, the Temescal, all of that stuff. Then Hawaii. I brought it around full circle and went back home. Visited my grandparents, and did the Hawaii thing, and that was awesome. It was an amazing year. It was totally amazing. And I documented everything, and I don't know, I just learned a lot about myself, about life, a lot about everything. It's kind of crazy when you do actually pay attention or pay attention to your life. It's kind of crazy. So let's see what else happened. So my goals for next year. Actually, I had a question. I should actually, after this year, living life like music is not having goals, I would say. But this is what I want to do for next year. I want to work on the sound journey, do the guided meditation, and share that with people. It's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna have a guided meditation at the shop. So I'm working on that right now. Coming soon. Write another song. I definitely want to do that, and I think it's going to be about the sound journey that I had this year. So it's going to be very interesting on what it's going to sound like. It's going to be cool. Build up the ook community right now. It seems to be very there's a lot more people coming out of the woodworks who want to play ukulele, from young to old. Be getting more students. It's been pretty fun, so I want to strengthen that up more, and yeah, I think I'll do that. Vlog plan. I don't think I'll have a plan for the vlog, but I'll just do it as I go. But I think once a week would be good. Just update once a week, so that's the goal. Once a week, do a vlog. Push-ups every day. I always have something that I want to do, so I think one of the things I'm going to work on is push-ups every day, at least 30. That's going to be cool. So, yeah, 30 push-ups. Actually, I have to write that. And live life like a song. How does that look like? Actually, this year, speaking of that, that was the last thing I wrote on that page. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to dedicate this year. Last year it was because I was turning 50. And this is kind of going to be life after 50, but actually since I came up with, hey, live life like a song, I want to do it. Live like a song or music. But I don't, honestly, like, I know, I kind of have an idea of what it's supposed to be. It's going to be with rhythm, melody, harmony, and silence. I'm not going to go into it too much, but yeah, it's going to be part of that. And then as I go along in the vlog, I'm going to and discover new things. That's what I'm going to talk about. More music, and just be playful this year. It's going to be fun. A big 50-year-old kid. That's what I am. Let's see. A big thing that I learned, actually, I wrote this yesterday. A big thing that I learned last year, I've been going through this week, thinking about what I was going to talk about today or what I'm going to be doing for 2022. But I learned that music can help you physically and mentally. That's what I learned this year. That was my main goal. And I learned that it does and how to. Or I know the basis of it, which is the 4 principles, which is cool. That's where it starts. There's some things that I was looking at. Music can be used as a metaphor for music, and we all have music in us, and we're looking for this music. That's what I found out this year. Everybody has music in them, and they're searching for it. It's kind of crazy. And if you use music as a metaphor, it's like you have this life song that you're trying to sing. The question I always have for people is, what song are you dancing to right now? Is it yours or is it somebody else's? It's kind of crazy. Usually it's somebody else's. We'll get into that. So from now on, I'm going to live a life like music and document it in the vlog. That's what I wrote. Honestly, I want to come up with practical uses of the 4 principles and examples to share with people on how to use these 4 principles in your life, because I think it can help people a lot if you learn your musical self. So my questions that I come up with saying this is, what do I want to sing, or how do I want my song to be in 2022? It's kind of crazy to think about. And what is my chorus to my life song? And actually, it's kind of funny. I was reading this article on how, I'll bring it up later, but I read this article on how music is like a song. Like, you write all these verses and choruses and all this other stuff. But the chorus, she explained, was how you perceive life, or how you want your life to be. And I wrote the song Keep On Strumming Ukulele, and last year, and that I believe is my not my life song. Yeah, I could say it's my life song, but like kind of like my chorus song, which is cool. Wow. What else did I write? How is my current sound journey according to... actually, I've been thinking about this. This is all new. My opinions, my theories. But it's making sense. I've been talking to a lot of people about this. My customers, people that want to learn music and stuff like that. And then when I talk about the 4 principles, it always goes into the sound journey, which is this. And in a basic way, this is your life, I guess, and it goes in a circle. And if you look at American Native medicine wheels, they use this as a base to heal, I guess. I guess I gotta look more into it, but it's kind of like a basic how life should be. It starts in the north. Or it starts in the north, goes east to west, and it goes in a circle, like you see, like that. You start out with rhythm as your inner child, then you grow up to be a teen, adulthood, then your elders, and you have 4 sections. Each of those sections represent that thing, which would be rhythm, melody, harmony, and silence, and it takes you through life. one of the things I'm going to do then in the future is actually take this, look at my life. This is what I'm thinking right now on how to use this. But I want to take this and put my current life all the way up to 50, going from the from rhythm, melody, harmony, and silence, take it all the way up to now. Because actually, if I think about it, I've lived 50 years and I have this circle, and I believe that I'm at the other side where it's silence on the north side, but you can come back around. It's kind of crazy. So it sounds a little bit deep, but I'll explain a little bit more as we go on. So, and then I think as I put where I currently am, then I can adjust it to what I feel I want, I guess. Yeah, that's how it works. And I can adjust it to where I want it. And this year, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'll show how to do that. So it's going to be cool. Whew. Yeah, this 2021 has been really crazy. Actually, I've been looking at like all the people they've been talking about. It's been a tough year. And it's still going. We still have this COVID thing. We actually, part of what was happening in this last couple months was, first it was Christmas. It always gets crazy because everybody gets nutty. And then we had a COVID scare because my brother got COVID. And then we had to go get tested. Carrie thought she had it. But no, it didn't happen. It happened. She just got sick and we tested negative. But I guess it's been going around lately, and it's kind of nuts because last year we were at the same place that we were last year. I think, if I remember correctly, we had COVID was coming back, and then we had to, and then now we're at the same place. Actually, I think it's a little bit worse, but I've been trying to stay away from the news because there's just so much craziness in the news right now. It's nuts. So, but yeah, I think that's my recap for last year. It's been an amazing year. It's been weird. I don't know. I've never thought I would live till 50. I don't know if anybody ever thinks that, but now that you're here, you just, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff to think about. But the good thing is that I found what I found. I found like the path that I should be going. That's what I should say, and it has to do with music. It has to do with sharing or teaching. And I love it. It's awesome. I feel good. I think you know when you're doing good stuff because you'll just do it just because. And it's that's where I feel I am right now. So 2022, I said what I was gonna do. Live a life like music. And I'm trying to think of anything else. Live life like music. This is gonna be a fun journey. But yeah, it's January 4th, 2022. I know what I'm gonna do. The question is, what are you gonna do if you're watching this? But actually, I do challenge anybody, if they're watching this right now, yeah, think about that. How to live your life like music. And it would be kind of cool to share information. If you guys want to comment about it below, that would be awesome. But this year, that's what I'm going to be working on. So and then of course that just goes with everything else. It's kind of cool because like once I focus on those things, which I did pretty much in 2021, it came out really nice. I liked where it went. And to use the four principles, or use the four principles in life, I guess, having life living life like music is being more playful. So I got to think about this a lot, or think about this more, to share with you guys more. So it's gonna be kind of crazy, but I like it. How would you like to live your life like music? It would be so cool, and I'm gonna do it this year, and I will share with you guys what that is. So it is January 4th, 2022. I think that's all I have for me today. It's going to be an interesting year to look back. Actually, I do have some videos. I want to go look back on my YouTube videos that I've done before and see how I was. It's it's going to be interesting to look back on it. But yeah, that's all I have for me today. And like always, every day, I like to say, keep on strumming ukulele. They're taking the trash out next door, but I will see you on the next one.